How goes it, everybody? Hope you're having a great day. Slap hand. Let's see what you got. This is the scariest live TV videos ever captured by Slapped Ham. Hey.
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham.
Hey.
Today we've got
this is
something
Ghoul, Sesh.
a little bit special for you. It's some bonus content for the week. It's a massive compilation of some of the scariest clips going round. So sit back, relax and enjoy.
Let's get into this. Slapped Ham, let's see what you got.
In 2016, keen-eyed fans spotted something very unsettling during a telecast of an English sports program. As the host discusses a recent football match, a groundsman who appears to be wheeling equipment off the ground suddenly disappears. What makes the footage even more mysterious is the fact that a short while later, a second man can also be seen disappearing from the ground. When the footage first aired, fans a second.
Hold on.
What makes the footage even...
You see this right here? Oh, that right there. Oh, that one straight line that's cutting the clip. I don't know. And then it happens again. You see this? You can see it here. Look at this.
Later, a second man can also be seen disappearing from the ground.
Boom. Oh, you know what? This could be the green screen behind. Do they have a green screen behind the news broadcasters? Well, it depends on where this is, but I don't know. I just think it's weird because it could be just a panel behind the guy. I don't know.
Debating what they had just seen. Experts.
I'm debating on whether I just seen.
However, some suggested that the disappearing groundsman might have just been an illusion created by some sort of video edit. Despite this, many thought that the clip did indeed.
It could have just been like a B-roll. You know what I mean?
While some
played it on a loop and then it just cut.
The camera had captured ghosts. It's difficult to know for sure.
I mean, you'll see that with my background.
What do you think? Does this clip really show proof of ghosts?
No, see, but I don't see screens behind it. It's not one screen and then they just add it. I don't know what that is then.
Footage.
Haven't got any legendary heroes after playing for an hour. No way! Didn't we give them 777 free drops?
Oh, bro, I was.
50% drop rate of legendary.
Let's go ahead and, homie, them girls looking good though.
In this creepy
you looking good too? You looking bad, alright?
On-demand news shares what looks like an ordinary piece of footage
got your bangs all did, yep.
Following an accident on the M11 just outside of London. However, those of us with a sharp eye might notice something odd on the highway just behind the broadcaster.
I didn't see nothing.
A dark shape appears to descend from the sky and then seems to move across the road.
Wait, was that in the video I just seen?
Shortly after
maybe I was looking at her.
Posted online, it quickly went viral, racking up millions of views. While some supernatural enthusiasts have speculated it could be a spirit returning to the scene of the accident, other more skeptical viewers were not so sure. The clip's attention was so overwhelming that the producers were even forced to investigate. Their conclusion was that it was simply a bug crawling across. I'm sure
that's what they thought it was.
However,
I was about to say they're gonna say it's a bug.
Evidence either way, it seems that we'll have to leave the identity of this mysterious figure up to you to decide.
But is it a bug? Because it's not flying. It's like moving. It would have to be crawling in the lens. You would think you would see.
From Kings Lynn in Norfolk, UK.
You would see it. You would think you would see it.
A second-hand store.
Or at least like little legs, something that would look gigantic. You know.
Began to notice that strange things seem to
Why the fuck do you have?
Of one doll in particular.
One doll in particular. I think it's all the dolls.
Husband awoke to find scratches all down his leg that seemed to match the hand size and shape of the doll. Concerned, Merrick decided to put it in a box and lock it in the garden shed.
Nah, put it on the ground.
Later, Merrick returned
burn it with salt.
And was shocked to discover
you don't burn it with salt. You throw some salt and then you burn it. You know what? Salt don't light things on fire. That's what I'm saying. But this bitch gotta get lit on fire.
In this footage taken from an interview on ITV's This Morning program, the Merricks described the eerie events. As the hosts questioned the couple, the rocking chair in which the doll is sitting suddenly begins to rock back and forth. Shaken, they continue the interview. The Merricks then revealed that while staying...
Have any of y'all seen that movie, They Live? It's like an 80s movie with Roddy Piper. Tell me that don't look like the dead eyes of a fish that the one evil lady has. Man, If I find a picture and I can use it, I'll put it up here. If not, then I didn't put it up here.
In a hotel
But
the
that's what
night
that bitch look like.
before, Debbie had awoken at 2 a.m. to hear a
So if you're familiar with,
swishing
like,
sound moving along the side of her bed.
Dragon Ball Z
Frightened
look like
by
the
whole
androids.
experience, the Merricks
Just the
eventually
dead eyes of a
decided
fish.
to sell the creepy doll on eBay, where it was purchased by paranormal investigator Lee Steer from Rotherham,
Dumbass.
South Yorkshire, UK.
Nah, bro. Don't go to
The day the
Yorkshire.
doll arrived, Steer live streamed its unboxing, where more than 35,000 people tuned in to witness the event. Some viewers even claimed that
How much
they
you
could
buy it
see
for?
the doll's eyes moving on camera.
What?
Since then, the Steer family say they've witnessed flickering lights and heard strange noises in their house.
I don't doubt it.
Lee's father
The way that
Paul
log's
has
been
even
looking-
found scratches on his arm similar to those
Bro, they
experienced
look
by Debbie
identical.
Merrick's husband.
I'm looking out the window, see if I see something. Oh, I'm not even looking at the dude's arm.
Journalist Carlos Molina became the story
Carlos
with a
Molina.
ghostly experience on live television in 2015.
This one looks
The
familiar.
presenter was filming a live broadcast on the
Something
Honduran
happens, right? Something falls?
Telesiva channel.
Oh, no, yeah,
when a
that-
glass
yeah.
of water
Oh, yeah,
was
no, I've
caught
seen this.
moving across a table on its own.
Mm-hmm. This dude's
You can
freaking out.
see
Yeah,
the
this looked
haunted
familiar.
cup
Yeah,
just
I
to
knew
the
something.
left of
Something moved. I
Molina's
knew
hand
something
in the
happened.
Footage. It makes a very slow and steady gliding.
Because he's not
motion.
grabbing it. He's like, bro, that
Covers a
shit.
few inches
He's like, bro,
in
did y'all see
time.
this?
The movement did indeed catch Molina's eye immediately. The disturbed and confused presenter pointed out what he had just seen to the colleague sitting right next to him at the table.
Nah, bro. Dude, the
Molina
homie's like, nah, I didn't see
confirmed
nothing.
that the
Even if I saw it,
production
I didn't
crew
see
working on the
nothing.
program
All right, and I'm not worried about it. None of
kind
that.
of hoax. He's also shared that he felt a shiver going through his body just seconds before the cup moved.
Well,
on
I
its
mean,
own.
could it be seconds before, or could it be as it's moving, you're gonna freak out because you're seeing something.
What's
You're like,
more,
bro, I know
he
I didn't touch
describes
it.
the strange sensation that he felt throughout his body as a supernatural phenomenon. However, whatever was behind the incident was not giving off good vibrations. Molina claims that he was left
Positive
feeling traumatized following the
vibration.
incident. He also said that he was unable to move the glass with his hands following the incident because it was stuck to the table. Skeptics
condensation
would
then.
surely need more convincing with important details about whether there was any moisture between the cup and table.
If it got stuck and then
That
it moved, it
detail
creates a
could quite
suction, and then but
literally
you can't
throw
fucking.
cold water on the entire ghost
That
theory.
didn't look right.
In this
Let's keep it on
case, it's
moving.
possible that condensation that formed on the bottom of the cup
Mm-hmm.
was responsible for the slide.
And the suction. Yeah.
So was this a case of a real ghostly encounter or just some real fake?
I mean, it could be,
news?
dude. I mean,
At this
dude.
stage,
If
it's
you think
almost
about it,
impossible.
if you think about it, like this is. I don't know how old this show is or how long it's been on the air, right? But it could be. I mean, it's a studio, dude. Like, there's a lot of like TV shows or movies that get done filming, and then they move all their shit out, and then somebody else moves into the studio space, and then they redo it, and then how many people are like, how old is this studio? How many people have died, or how many people have worked on it? How many people have died going to work while working on a movie, and then they just don't realize that they're dead, and they're just moving stuff around. They're like, who keeps moving this fucking cup over here, bro? I want it over here, and then the dude keeps moving it back. And every day the ghost goes by and says, this fucking cup keeps... And then, just a thought.
To say,
I don't know. I'm done, bro. All right.
when an Australian
What is
reporter
this?
travelled to a supposedly haunted pub in the English county of Kent, he seemed
Okay.
rather sceptical. However, as this footage uploaded to 9 News Australia,
I just seen it.
channel
I saw the
shows,
dude appear
he
and
may
disappear.
Very well have changed his mind after
No, but
the
that...
visit.
Yeah. Oh, how did I know he was going to
Security
disappear?
cameras set up inside the Tyler's kiln look to have captured several supernatural events. From a chair being mysteriously pulled through the beer garden,
The beer garden.
to doors slamming shut,
Dude, that door is see-through. You don't
stools
see
being
nothing.
moved away from the bar.
This one could have been pulled off camera, but I mean, given everything that I've seen so far
Perhaps
from this...
the most chilling thing caught
it
on
moved by
camera
itself.
is this footage of a cushion being lifted into the air and thrown across the room by some unseen force.
What?
Unconvinced, the reporter attempts to recreate
Okay.
several of the events himself. However,
I mean, dude, that's on
he's unable
grass.
to do
I thought
so
it was...
while attempting to lift a large umbrella without appearing on camera.
So I'd be in shot now.
You'd be in shot and you'd have
Oh, yeah, you'd
Owner,
definitely be in the
Alistair
shot, bro.
Collins thinks the old landlord, Gilbert, might be responsible for the creepy activity.
Gilbert, yep.
As Collins explains, Gilbert,
Crazy
who passed
old
away in
Gil.
1978, was apparently a
1978?
stickler for tradition, and maybe doesn't like what's been done to the pub since he passed away.
Or he's
While
very...
it doesn't seem that Gilbert the Ghost means
He's like,
any
bro, you
harm,
ain't having nobody else
he
out
could
here,
be
bro.
responsible for the mysterious happenings in this quaint English pub.
That's the type of shit I think about. It's like, are there ghosts? It's like, that'd be crazy, bro. Just going in there talking shit or like old ass ghosts. Just go into their house and just go kick my legs up. Like, yo, loco, pare, ¿qué pedo? And then just start talking, órale, señor. You know, start doing some shit and then see if things start kicking up because they're like, get the fuck out of my house. You goddamn me. All right, let's keep it going.
An electrician tells of the
I can
time
say
he
it.
was working in the building when he suddenly heard the bar doors begin to swing back and forth.
Oh,
mostly
bro, you know how
followed
heavy
by
those things are? They're
footsteps
kind of heavy, dude. They're
making their way
supposed to, so they stay
upstairs.
closed. They're kind of like, they lean.
When he called out
a
to the
little
only
bit.
other person who was
To
in
keep
the
'em,
pub at the
like,
time,
keep 'em closing.
he came out of the kitchen and there was no
You see,
one
you see how there's a gap?
upstairs.
Because they're
While
like
it's not
heavier, so
uncommon
they
for
go
pubs
back to
and
that
bars
center.
to claim they're haunted in order to attract more patrons, the security camera footage captured at this particular venue is certainly creepy, and, if authentic, possibly some of the best paranormal evidence out there.
Dude, that thing hurts, homie.
So if you happen to be thirsty
Like when I
while
swing
traveling
back,
through rural Kent,
hits you like on the
remember
side?
to
Oh,
keep your
man, I used to
eyes
work at a bar.
open
That
for this
shit.
potentially haunted pub. On the 27th of December 2018, a massive blue flash lit up the sky over Queens, New York.
Is it this one?
The blast could be seen right across
This
the
one?
city as the Manhattan skyline and East River bridges were silhouetted against the eerie blue light. Scared
2018?
witnesses
This
took to Twitter
is not
looking
that
for
long ago, then.
explanation,
Not
while
that
others
long ago.
posted their videos of the blast. One local tweeted, "The electricity went out, then the explosion. My building humming and shaking. Sky was lit up blue, green, and
Green
white."
and white.
Another wrote, "Terrifying. Thought it was the end."
No.
After the blast, LaGuardia Airport was briefly engulfed by a total blackout. Planes were temporarily grounded, and some flights had to be
Because that looks like a blow. That sounds like a blown transformer, right? But it's like way up there, though. It's
The internet was right.
like it'd be coming if it was coming from the ground surface and it was just like glowing, then that could have been it. But this is
Everything from alien
Thousands of
spacecraft
feet up
to
in the air.
supernatural was suggested. However, the actual cause of the light turned out to be far less fantastic.
What
was
is
a
it?
transformer explosion at a
That's what I thought it was.
power station.
yeah, because of the blackouts and
Shortly
stuff. But
after the
it's
blast,
reflecting
police
off the
arrived
maybe
on
just
scene
reflecting
to
off of clouds.
investigate, as the fire
And it bounced at an
department
angle?
confirmed that the fire was under control. Luckily, there were no reports of damage to nearby houses, and residents were advised to avoid the
Yeah,
area.
see, that's what I thought it was, like a blown transformer, but like a big one. All right, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Let's see what happens. That other one was a blown
2010
transformer.
News Channel reported on an 11-year-old
But
boy
was it,
from
though?
Spanish Town, Jamaica, who claimed to have been haunted by a ghost. His family claimed that they prayed for him and even tried taking him to church, but said that the ghost would have followed and ended up causing havoc inside.
I need that background.
The clip begins as the boy is being interviewed by the reporter while
chillin'.
sitting on a chair. Suddenly, he appears to be grabbed by some sort of unseen force from behind.
Why they blur his face up? Oh!
A woman, presumably his mother, quickly catches
She
him
grabbed the
before
shit
he's
out of him,
thrown
yeah.
from the chair. Shortly after, the boy tells the news
Is there another
that
one?
he can see the ghost standing by a wall and walks over to stand next to it. Just as before, something appears to grab at the boy, this time pulling violently on his leg. The boy claims that the ghost was actually a friend of his who passed away,
A friend of his.
this time pulling violently on his leg.
Dude, he fucking, hold on.
This time pulling violently.
Like, because there he looks like, okay, you could be faking it, right? But he's already sideways here. And then this leg, and then he takes a couple of steps this way, bro. You know how hard it is to go this way while your body's leaning this way?
on his leg.
Like, see,
The boy claims that
is
the
that guy
ghost was
pissed? This dude pissed himself. That dude. I don't know. It looks like he
The boy
pissed himself.
claims that the ghost was actually a friend of his who passed away.
You're not
4
cool
years
unless you pee your
prior.
pants.
He says that it appeared to him one day and has been causing chaos ever since.
It appeared
Even
to you
his
one day.
neighbors are spooked by the haunting, claiming that they
Yeah,
too have been
yeah.
terrorized by the mischievous ghost. While
Neither
it's unclear if
goes on
the
the
boy
face.
ever managed to rid himself of the spirit, this footage certainly qualifies as one of the creepiest things caught on live TV. If
But it
anyone
looks
has
like
any
she's
further
interviewing
information
him.
on this story, would love to
Dude,
hear
you see
about
that
it
he
in
gets
the comment
dragged,
section
dude, like-
below.
If he didn't curl that other leg, dude, it would have his knee would have broke the other way. It would have folded.
In July 2016, a model began to exhibit some very strange behaviour during a live interview on a Thai talk show. Tipawaan Chapapwang told the host of the show that a spirit had attached itself to her during a recent vacation to the city of Rayong. In the clip, she explains that the ghost, known as a pop in Thai culture, has an insatiable hunger and at one point screams out, "Bring me pig's blood." After explaining her story, Chapapwang's demeanor suddenly changes.
Why you wearing contacts though, dude? Just be okay with not having blue eyes. You look fucking crazy.
Talking through her, she starts to act very strangely. After several attempts to convince the spirit to leave the girl, the host tries to place a necklace around her neck. The act makes the woman recoil in fear as she begins to shriek uncontrollably. The host finally manages to get the necklace on her, and it immediately seems to silence the demonic voice. When it first appeared online, it immediately
looks like
went
acting
viral across Thailand, racking up millions of views in just the first few days. Opinions were divided about its authenticity, however, with some viewers suggesting that the woman...
That's all I gotta do, bro. Millions of views, let's go.
Many still believe that the model was the victim of a demonic possession.
That's all I gotta do, bro.
If anyone can help translate the original video, there's a link in the description box below. Would love to know exactly what both the woman and the host are saying during the interview.
That's all I gotta do, bro.
In October 2021, WNYT News Channel 13 seemed to catch something eerie on live TV. Journalist Sam Hessler was doing a live early
we gotta pick it up, bro, because I'm not...
Cemetery in Saratoga Springs, New York, when the cameras caught something unusual. Hessler
I wanted some real shit.
Spooky twilight tours that are being run in the cemetery when she seemed to have an encounter of her own.
I want to encounter the unexplainable, not the explainable like I had.
You can't see because it's dark out. And as you can see
behind something happened. Something ran through. Yeah, I seen it. Okay. I spoke too soon. Because you don't see like a separate shadow.
First, but if you slow it down and brighten the image...
No, I seen it. I saw it towards the end.
Transparent figure moving from right to left in the background.
Okay, this is... We're home. No, behind you there's a fucking ghost lady. That's what the fuck there is. You didn't see it. You missed it. I didn't miss it. I saw it.
Cemetery is full of bizarre stories of
this is the type of stuff I'm looking for.
Charles Doe,
this one was good.
The man who first proposed multiple time zones for the railway network in the United States in 1869. In 1904, while crossing a road in Saratoga, Dowd was struck by a train and killed instantly. Some say his spirit lingers in the graveyard to this day. So what did WNYT's cameras actually capture? Could it really be a ghost?
Like, how do you know it's that guy? Out of thousands of bodies, maybe not thousands, hundreds, maybe, I don't fucking know. But in a cemetery, right? Or this cemetery. Why that guy specifically? This is just the oldest, creepiest picture you can find. You're like, oh, let's just say that it's this guy. So that people get creeped out because the picture looks creepy as fuck. Right? How do you know that? You ask the ghost. The dude said, hey, my name is this guy from 1869. I don't know. It's just always weird to me. It's like, out of all the bodies,
of the cemetery and the
how can you tell that that's who that is?
It certainly does make you wonder if this old graveyard really is haunted.
To me, it looked like a dress. Where is you can see behind me? Hold on. You see, because it's thinner here and then it widens out right here. So could it be a dress? You see, because there's like it flows all the way back here. I don't know. Watch it again. You see how it flows? Like, I don't know. But this is creepy. If I was that news reporter, I'd be shitting bricks.
Military gadgets are cheap.
Let's keep it on moving, bro. No ads. Here we go.
First up on this list of mysterious things caught on live TV is this.
Oh, I've seen this.
While it's not
is this the guy that's running?
Encounter plenty of teams fast
as fuck, boy.
During a football match. In this instance, it seems that the
it could be, it could not be. But I've seen that video that that's the one in the bleachers
between Bayern Munich and Borussia Dortmund.
What did you just say?
This video uploaded to YouTube by Metal Video Blog shows what appears to be an extra player sprinting across the field during the match.
I was looking at the player, dude.
The figure appears to be running as they move toward.
Oh, I fucking missed it. This is not the guy. This is not the video I seen.
Interestingly, the players themselves don't seem to notice anything unusual. The fact that something appears to be moving across the field becomes more obvious when you slow the footage down.
Oh, yeah.
While
Dude, the one I had seen was like on the bleachers.
A shadow or camera
running. I haven't seen this one.
It's hard to deny the shape does indeed look like a person running.
Running.
The ball.
Yeah, like, dude, he's just playing. He's like, oh, man, I'm gonna go get the ball.
So what do you think?
He hasn't seen me. I'm gonna roll up on him.
Could this really be a ghost caught on live TV? Or is there another explanation for this figure's sudden appearance? Let me know what you think in the comments section.
I don't know, but that's creepy. That's creepy. And also because this is like live TV, right? So you could say, oh, well, maybe it's like from a previous recording or something. But this is live TV, bro. This is... Homie, what kind of network are y'all like reusing tapes over here? Or using tapes altogether?
Let me know what you think
this says
in the comments section below.
I need to know the year of this. When did this happen? Because... Homie, I don't need no tape to record this.
There's very little information available about this clip.
So if I see something,
from a live broadcast by a Russian
I didn't re-record on a tape. You know what I mean? It's not bleeding.
The reporter
through.
begins her story normally when
this is definitely on VHS.
Suddenly says something that causes her to quickly turn around and look behind. As she turns, a glowing orb begins to move in from the left side of the screen. The strange shape appears to be just meters from the reporter, who looks on in total amazement. The orb hovers for a few seconds before ascending into the sky.
Homie, if it's a fake, it's a really good one.
Where the footage was taken, it's difficult to give the video any context.
Yeah.
However, the crew all sound genuinely shocked at what they're witnessing.
Dude, the way that the light hits the trees and the grass and as it's moving...
an alien spacecraft, or is there another explanation for this strange phenomenon? If anyone can understand what the reporter and crew were saying, would love to know in the comments section below. This unsettling video was uploaded to Yorkshire Conspirator UFO's YouTube channel in May 2019.
Yorkshire Conspirator?
The footage, which was supposedly captured at a football match somewhere in London, has many claiming that it shows proof of a UFO. Near the beginning of the video, there's a sudden flash in the sky. This is shortly followed by an orange-coloured orb that slowly descends from above. It hovers for a few seconds before suddenly disappearing. The players don't seem to notice the strange light as they continue their pre-match warm-ups. While several skeptics have noted that the descending light could simply belong to a drone,
nah, definitely
this
not.
theory doesn't explain how the object
UFO, yeah. I mean, we don't know what it is, but
so
I'm thinking the first light that we seen going up is like as it's moving, the drone moving up.
Curiously
they got
a local football match.
Or
could the orb
boost it all the way up and you just see like a little glimpse of it and then it comes down. You know what I mean? Like that first little glitch might have been like
the Israel-Gaza border is a place that's well known for drama and conflict. However, it was also the setting for one of the best cases of mysterious things caught on live TV.
Alright, let's see.
Footage of a BBC broadcast shared on Isra Ahmed's YouTube channel appears to show a ghostly figure racing past a correspondent as he reports on a story.
So how can we tell it's a figure? That was definitely a figure.
Difficult to make out in the initial footage. When it's slowed down, it becomes somewhat easier to see.
Easier to see?
The clip also highlights just how close the mysterious figure actually gets to the broadcaster.
It's right behind him.
The reporter seems completely oblivious to the entity moving just feet away from his back.
Dude, it happened in a split frame, yeah.
The reason why so many people think this could be a ghost is its seemingly unnatural speed.
Yeah.
Whoever or whatever is gliding past the reporter is moving far too quickly to be human.
Dude, and he's talking like he's mid-word when that thing goes through.
On the screen. Others think it might be the shadow of a person passing by on a bicycle. However, this doesn't.
Nah, that's not
speed.
Yeah.
I'll throw this one out to the audience. What do you think?
To be fair, the camera don't look all that great because I mean this dude's looking all pixelated. So I mean it could have been moving hella fast.
Unfortunately, without more
information,
and
then it just couldn't
we may never
ghost
learn
it.
the truth behind this so-called mysterious ghost of Gaza.
Here we go.
2016,
Hopefully.
this mysterious clip first surfaced that was supposedly taken from a live interview on Norwegian television.
Here we go.
As the woman with
live
the trolley
TV. Let's
exits
go.
the shot, the woman behind her mysteriously disappears.
Wait,
When
what?
the clip was first uploaded to YouTube, it
she's
immediately
there.
went viral, racking up millions of views in the first few days. Conspiracy theorists were quick to analyze the footage, with some labeling it as evidence of time travel. Others even thought that the clip proved that we could all be living in a giant computer simulation, and that the woman's disappearance was simply a glitch in the Matrix. However, several skeptics have also noted that the incident could simply be an optical illusion.
No, she turns around and walks.
Women walk out of the
I can see her. Yeah. No, yeah, she's walking together.
So
she turns. You can see her hips pivot.
Video,
and then take a step. Pivot.
Explanation
Step.
for the woman's sudden disappearance.
Step. Yeah. No, that's what it is. I was tripping out at first, and I was gonna in the background.
This mysterious video was uploaded to the AZ family powered by 3TV and CBS 5AZ's YouTube channel in December 2017. The strange white streak was spotted by reporter Jerry Ferguson while riding along in his station's news chopper.
Why are you showing the SpaceX?
The reporter's
Falcon.
is clear as he narrates what he's seeing flying across the night sky.
Yeah.
What is that? What is going on?
SpaceX. They're releasing
the object. He suggests that it could be a missile or even an airplane contrail as the stunning bright light
no, the hell is not.
The darkness.
It looks like maybe a missile or something.
No, it's not a missile, bro.
Footage such as this, one's mind tends to wander towards UFOs piloted by extraterrestrials, or even some type of covert government experiment.
It's the what is it, Neuralink, or what is that?
There's actually some closure to be found regarding exactly what this bizarre light is. The Arizona news station.
That bottom light that just showed up a little second ago, that one's a little bit more mysterious than this. This happens because
that had recently launched from Vandenberg Air Force Base in California. Falcon 9 rocket that had recently launched from Vandenberg Air Force Base in California.
So you can find these clips everywhere. You can find them everywhere.
That appear in the rocket's wake are apparently Iridium satellites being deployed.
Satellites, yeah, those satellites.
What the heck is going on?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, what is that?
I mean, I can see why it would be creepy, but I mean, that's a fucking nine. At least he said it. At least he said it. I was about to turn this shit off.
Madonna, that stars Araceli Arambula. It appears that some drama that almost seems too spooky to be true was during a taping of the popular show back in 2016. The scene was uploaded to YouTube by Faith Lahan. The face appears from the 23-second mark through the 26-second mark.
That looks like a face.
During all the action. However, a still image was shared by Arambula on her Instagram page.
Homie, tell me that don't look like Nancy Pelosi right here. Nancy, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
What appears to be
that's Nancy Pelosi.
Outline of a face just above.
She's like, oh shit, what's going on over here, bro? Let me get a cameo. Let me get a cameo, bro. I need some money.
The ghost really made its way onto the set as an uninvited extra.
I mean, it looks like Nancy Pelosi, dude, but also the light is swinging in the show.
This brief clip is an excerpt taken from the television broadcast of a live football match.
Oh no, this is a different one. This is the one. This is the one I've seen. This is fast as fuck, boy. I'm gone.
The figure moves at extreme
that dude is way faster than the
run straight through several members of the crowd.
Yeah.
This footage has long baffled experts who are at a loss to explain.
I've seen it. I've seen this one before. I've seen it.
If you watch the clip closely, you can see that the figure definitely appears to be humanoid, and it clearly moves with a well-defined.
I mean, he's got a backpack on. Come on. He's definitely human.
Many viewers are convinced that the figure must be a ghost, with some even suggesting that it might be a shadow person.
I mean, how is it not? It looks like a person and it's a shadow.
Show something very unusual.
Shadow person.
Has the camera really captured a ghost moving at great speed
Demogorgon,
crowds of onlookers?
Dog,
or is it possible
that
this clip is simply the result of some very clever video editing? Uploaded to the YouTube channel Haunted Nevada, this video shows footage of Reno paranormal investigators Boogeymen NV in a local news segment that was filmed in 2014. The crew decided to head to the former home of a local legend known as Whiskey Bill in search of a supernatural encounter. The setting is creepy enough when you glance at the crumbled remains of what used to be a bootleg alcohol distillery out somewhere in the middle of dusty Nevada. However, the surrounds suddenly seem a lot creepier once you learn that the land not only contains the ruins of Whiskey Bill's former home, but also hosts his buried remains. The investigators begin by sharing some eerie footage they've previously captured at the site. A dark, shadowy figure of a man standing tall
with a hat
appears to be a cowboy hat.
Shadow
Suggests that Bill's ghost may not have
What's
strayed
next to
far
him?
from this bootlegging oasis.
That's definitely a cowboy hat. Like, I can't see it on this big screen, but like on the laptop,
almost like graves,
that's a cowboy hat for sure.
despite
It's a
there
10-gun
being no
hat.
crosses at all. Not long into the segment, the news crew happens to catch sounds of clanging metal.
What did I miss?
Not long into the segment, crosses at
Because
all.
that's what my tripod is.
Not long into the
I
segment,
don't know what I was
the
looking
news
at.
crew happens to catch sounds of clanging metal coming from inside the ruins.
Digital
Clink.
shoot.
Clink.
Is that over?
Voices can also be heard letting them know that they're not alone. The news crew then decides to return to the location at night to see if they can capture any additional paranormal events.
No, I heard it.
Suddenly, things begin to get a whole lot creepier. According to the Boogeyman NV crew, mysterious activity that's invisible to the naked eye sometimes
Mess my
shows
eyes.
up in photographs. The team
What is
then
it?
decides to
Spiderweb?
snap an image of the reporter on the scene. Strangely, the picture seems to show what appears to be a mysterious substance clinging to his clothing.
That's cotton.
Next, the crew climbs the hill to where Whiskey Bill's grave is located to see if his ghost will make an impromptu appearance. That's when an arrow seems to launch out of nowhere and hits a member of the crew.
An arrow?
What? The arrow!
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Are you kidding me right now?
Here we go.
Finally, the night ends as chilling music can be heard emanating from somewhere on the property without explanation.
At one point of the evening, we heard what sounded like a big band from the 1920s playing on a gramophone.
Who's gonna play back?
Shh. That's music.
The music that was perhaps too faint for our equipment to pick up.
Understandably,
Shush.
when it comes to authentic paranormal experiences,
Where's the
experts
music?
have their doubters. Some think the Boogeyman NV crew might have been behind several of the eerie events that the news crew witnessed that night. However, there are those that maintain that this location really is haunted by the ghost of Whiskey Bill.
I'm sure
So
it
what do you
is.
think? Did this
I'm sure
news
that's
crew
not cotton
really
at all,
manage
bro.
to
That don't-
capture
that don't
proof
look
of
like
the
a
old
cotton
man's
ball.
ghost
It's
on
just kinda like-
camera? Love to hear your thoughts on this one in the comment section below.
No. Oh my gosh. What? No way.
Did the King of Pop show up on a CNN broadcast after his death in 2009?
Did he?
Some footage
He's
from
brought
the
here for my
Piano
interview.
Outback on YouTube suggests the answer is yes. The sighting happened during a tour of Michael Jackson's Neverland Ranch in Santa Barbara County, California, that aired on CNN's Larry King Live
Mike, are you
program
looking?
back in 2009. The sighting is very fleeting. It occurs while the host is touring the bathroom in the home's bedroom
trying to see
suite
behind him.
from roughly 4 minutes 45 to 4 minutes 47. However, it isn't until close to the end of the 6-minute video that we catch a glimpse of a shape that has an eerie similarity
Really?
to the silhouette of Michael Jackson.
Oh, here we go. Eerie similarity.
What's notable about the figure in question is that the posture witnessed here does seem quite reminiscent of the way Jackson was commonly seen walking onto the stage, with his head tilted down with his shoulders hanging over just slightly. We can see the shadow pass
lot of
over
people
wall
walk like that.
located down the hall from where Larry King's crew is filming. It appears to pass by one of the home's large fireplaces before vanishing. What's worth noting is that we never actually see a person pass by the same fireplace. That does help to rule out the idea that the shadow belongs to a crew member or visitor of the house. It's not your mind playing tricks on you if you swear you've seen this clip of the alleged ghost of Michael Jackson on here before. We've actually discussed and dissected this clip when talking about the wildest ghosts caught on live TV in the past. However, this creepy clip is just so iconic that it's worth taking a look at again.
I mean, it's definitely a shadow something walking past her. Whether or not it's Mike.
1978 episode
I
of the
can't.
television show The Dating Game. The contestant's name is Cheryl Bradshaw, who, after several
Really,
rounds
you
of
got some-
questions, finally chose Rodney Alcala as the man she would take
That
on
guy?
a date. However, despite the initial on-camera smiles, Bradshaw later decided not to go
Bro,
out with Alcala,
this is old.
saying that she found him to be creepy. A decision that very well may have saved her life.
Why?
Alcala was accepted to appear on the dating game despite already being a convicted rapist and registered sex offender.
What?
It wasn't until the following
That's
year
the guy,
that
that's him.
Alcala was arrested and found guilty of the murder of 12-year-old Robin Samso that the true extent of his crime were brought to light. After an extensive investigation, Alcala was officially charged with 7 counts of murder committed between 1971 and 1979. Creepier still, one homicide investigator familiar with the case speculated that the majority of his murders might have gone unsolved. He estimated that Alcala may have killed as many as 50 women,
I mean, she
while
looking
others
bad.
have suggested that his murder
Piece of
count
shit.
may even be as high as 130. For Cheryl Bradshaw, turning down her date with this serial killer might very well have saved her from being added to the
And she
list.
blonde too, right? She's like a dirty blonde, bro. All the other girls are blonde too.
This creepy
Piece of
video,
shit.
uploaded to Inner World of Love's YouTube channel in October
Piss
2018,
me out, bro.
is supposedly a clip taken from a report shown on the Spanish news.
What happens?
The uploader claims that it could actually show proof that reptilian shapeshifters are living among us.
Oh, yeah, I got one on
Just
camera?
as the reporter is
Let's
finishing
see.
his story, he blinks, revealing what appears to be a second set of eyes. During the video, the uploader mentions that, as the reporter had just finished his interview, he might have thought that the camera had already been turned off, and for a brief moment lost his disguise. While the idea that the human race is slowly being infiltrated by a secret race of lizard people is certainly a controversial one, it certainly does have its supporters. The theory, mainly credited to former BBC television sports broadcaster David
Every time I hear that,
suggests that these shapeshifters are actually descendants of
Who is this?
reptilian beings from the Alpha Draconis star system.
This
the
is
result
Vecna.
of human reptilian breeding programs
What's up, homies?
that have been taking place on Earth for at least 200,000 years. Many believe Ike's
Wait, what?
theories to be for at least 200,000 years. Programs that have been taking place on Earth for at least 200,000 years. Many believe Ike's theories to be true. He has supporters in nearly 50 countries and often lectures in front of large crowds. In fact, a 2013 poll of Americans conducted by Public Policy Polling indicated that 4% of all registered voters actually believed in David Icke's ideas. While this clip certainly does appear to show something very unsettling, could
This
it
one, I don't
really
know.
show proof of an alien lizard infiltrator? Or is it more likely that the reporter's double eyes were caused by some sort of glitch in the footage? Many viewers believe
But nothing
that
else
this
is
another
glitchy,
piece of
just the
evidence
eyes.
that supports David Icke's theory that the Earth is indeed being overrun by lizard overlords.
I mean, dude,
Whatever the case
just look at Secret Invasion by Marvels, bro. That's what it is. That's what they're telling you, bro.
may be, it
They've
certainly
infiltrated.
does make for a very creepy video.
I don't know. This one, I don't know. That video, I don't know.
This final clip from our list of ghosts caught on live TV comes from a
So there's
football match
multiple-
between Racing and River Plate in Argentina back in 2014.
I
The
don't
clip was
watch
filmed
this,
in
so
the
I
El
don't.
Cilindro Stadium near Buenos Aires and has been
Buenos
provided
Aires.
by a YouTube user by the
El
name
Cilindro.
of Crazy Man.
Mm-hmm.
In the footage, you can see a grey figure running along the field.
It's limping
The
across the field.
translucent, grey-hued figure appears to be able to move through the field's touch lines completely unencumbered. In fact, it almost seems like he's running through people at certain points.
Yeah?
Is there a
It looks
reasonable
like it.
explanation for why a shadow person was caught on camera running in the stadium? Some people
Chili
think
dogs.
they've solved the mystery
I
of
blame
one of the
chili
strangest
dogs.
ghosts caught on live TV. The easiest
What?
explanation is that the figure is really just a person wearing a grey shirt. A technical glitch could easily cause a person in dull-coloured clothing to be lost by the camera.
Yeah? No, yeah, you're right. Because you can clearly, he doesn't,
However,
Seem
many
to
people
disappear.
simply aren't buying this explanation.
a gray
They
shirt
believe
though?
it's some sort of unsettled spirit who may be trapped within the confines of the stadium.
Nah, what it is it's somebody died, but they had like season tickets for like 10 years, and they're like, bro, I'm getting mine. Fuck that. I'm getting my money's worth. I
It's
paid for it
ultimately
already.
impossible to say. The footage shows the shadow figure from a number
Or-
of angles.
or he couldn't get tickets. And now that he's a ghost, he's like, I can see all the games I want.
Offer a full picture
That's what
of the
happens.
sighting.
Mm-hmm.
The figure is consistently translucent regardless of which angle we're looking at in the video.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what do you think? Grey shirt or
Yeah,
reckless
multiple-
ghost wanting in on the soccer action?
Reckless. I don't know about reckless, but yeah, he looks
On
like
the
he's phasing
27th
in
of
and out
February 2018, a Fox 6 tower
in
camera
different angles.
captured
So
something
I don't
truly
think it's just the guy
bizarre
with the
in
gray shirt. It's like, dude,
downtown
there's people
Milwaukee.
walking around with like white shirts
At
running around the field.
4:43
They don't
AM,
disappear.
Wake Up News team noticed that the camera was showing a group of strange lights zigzagging through the night sky. Dumbfounded by what she's witnessing, one of the hosts can be heard asking her colleagues, "Are those fireworks? What is that, aliens?" After the footage
not
was
aliens.
posted online, it was shared by
It's birds.
meteorologists all over the US. It also captured the attention of many paranormal enthusiasts
What
who
is it?
shared
I
the
don't know.
footage on
It's not
social
aliens.
media, where several people attempted to explain the strange lights.
Like
Some
bats,
initially
maybe?
suggested asteroids, while others thought that the clip
Asteroids?
showed evidence of alien spacecraft.
No.
One theory
Alien
put forward
spacecraft?
by Fox 6 News was that the lights might have been seagulls, as moments earlier a reporter had captured a video of a large flock flying over the Milwaukee County Courthouse.
You got it. You got.
Many
You got.
didn't buy this explanation, however, noting
It's not
the
aliens.
unusual movement patterns and strange light trails of the shapes. While many theories have attempted to explain the bizarre lights, to this day no one has been able to give a definitive answer as to what they actually are.
It's not aliens.
Now, if you enjoy these longer episodes, then check out our previous compilations. There's one right there.
Yeah, man. Go ahead and subscribe to Slap Cam. Do me a favor, subscribe to this channel. We're gonna get more into this.
Now leave it.
If there is anything that you guys have seen or specific videos where you're like, bro, this is definitive proof, right? Send them my way. Please send them my way. So I'm looking for real ghosts and demons and people levitating and doing things. You know what I mean? Like, I'm looking for a whole bunch of stuff. All right. So with that said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, this is a long video. It's a long video. But if you did, hit that subscribe button, hit that like, do all that good jazz. And till the next one, guys. Peace.